Hi everyone. Today in this session we are going to solve some numericals based on Archimedes principle and floating. Okay. So we studied that upthrust is equal to V rho g, or with another concern we can write it as it's equivalent to the weight of the liquid displaced. Okay. So let's move to the first question. First question, it's given that the volume of a body is 100 centimeter cube and its weight 5 kilogram force, and it is immersed inside a liquid of density 1.8 into 10 to the power 3 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, so these are the things given. This is when it is in air. Okay, so if it is completely immersed inside the liquid, what is a upthrust experience? Okay, so what is the equation to find out upthrust? Upthrust is equal, we have to find out the upthrust, and it is in terms of weight of the liquid displaced. Okay, so let us find out the upthrust first. V rho g. Okay, so this is equal to volume is 100 centimeter cube and density is given in kilogram per meter cube. So how can we convert centimeter cube to meter cube? We have to multiply by 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, so 100 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 1.8 into 10 to the power 3 into I am using it as 10 g. Here anyway we need the calculation for the calculation purpose, or 9.8. Okay, let it be 9.8. 9.8. Okay, so we will get it as 1.8. Finally this and 3 can be cancelled, and here 2. So here minus 1 will come. So 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 9.8, or we can write it as 0.18 into 9.8. So we'll get the value as 1.764 Newton. Okay, this is in Newton, but our data are given in kilogram force. So how can we connect kilogram force? 1 kilogram force is equal to 10 Newton. Okay, so instead of this, just consider this as Newton. Okay, then how can we write in terms of kilogram force? Here 10, instead of that we will write it as 9.8 because already we given the 9.8. So if we want to convert this into kilogram force, we have to write it as 8 into 9.8 divided by 9.8. This will give you kilogram force. So we will get it as 0.18 kilogram force is the upthrust. We have converted into kilogram force to find out the weight of the liquid displaced. Okay, now the second part, that was the first part. For the second part, it's easy to find out if it is in terms of kilogram force, because we know that inside in air it weighs 5 kilogram force and the upthrust is 0.18. Okay, now what is the volume of the liquid displaced? This is equivalent to the upthrust is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced. Now inside the water, what will be the weight of the particular material? So we have to find out the change in weight. So that is equal to the weight inside the water is equal to 5 minus 1, so 0.18, that is equal to 4.82. So the change in the upthrust, we know that the upthrust will be acting towards the upward direction. So automatically that much weight loss we feel, right? No, the weight loss will feel equal to the upthrust. So this is the upthrust in kilogram force. That's why instead of Newton we found in terms of kilogram force, because this is already found in, this is already given in kilogram force. Okay, so in the entire session we are going to use this equation. Okay, most of the thing, everything we are going to find it in terms of kilogram force, and this is the way we are going to calculate it. Okay, if it is Newton means we will simply divide by 10 and we will write it in terms of kilogram force. Okay, let's move to the second question. Second question, a body weighs in air as 450 gram force and the weight in liquid is 310 gram force. Okay, so we have to find out the volume of the displaced water, then weight loss and the upthrust. Okay, first we'll find out the volume when it is inside the water. So that is equivalent to the change in. So gram force and weight, we know that the volume of the water displaced is equal to the volume of the body inside. So we will find out the change in the weight. Okay, so that is the first part is equal to 450 minus 310. We will get it as 140 centimeter cube. As it is volume, we have to write it in terms of centimeter cube. Okay, so because volume of the body which is inside the water is equal to the volume, so that is equivalent to the weight and volume. Okay, now second part, loss of weight. Same way, weight loss is equal to 450 minus 310, that is in terms of gram force, we will get it as 140 gram force. Okay, and the third part is upthrust. We know that the change in weight or weight loss is equal to the upthrust. So same way we can write it as 450 minus 310, that is equal to 140 gram force is the upthrust. Okay, if you want to convert it into Newton means divide by 10. So we will get it as 114 Newton. Okay, let's go to the third. In the third question, it's given that a mass of solid with density 5000 kilogram meter cube with a weight of 0.5 kilogram force is going to immerse inside the liquid of density, that is water, 1000 kilogram per meter cube. We need to find out the apparent weight inside the water. Okay. So first, if you want to find out the weight, we need to know the volume, right? No? So with the first data, density is given, weight is given, we'll find out the volume. We have an equation, density is equal to mass by volume, but it is given in terms of weight. Okay, so weight is equal to 0.5 kilogram force, or that is equal to mg. mg is equal to 0.5 kilogram force. If m, we have to find out mass, we are avoiding this kilogram force to gram. So we are just simply dividing by g. So both sides g will cancel off. So we will get it as 0.5 kilogram. So mass is available, density is there. Let us find out the volume of the solid. Okay, so V is equal to mass by density. So mass is 0.5 and density is 5000. So 0.5 divided by 5000 is equal to 0.0001, or we can write it as 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube. Okay, so volume of the body is this much. Now we'll find out that when this material is completely immersed inside the water, how much mass displaced. Weight we'll find out later. Okay, actually we need the weight, but here everything is in terms of mass. So with the same equation we can find out the mass of the liquid displaced. Okay, so here it is. Now we are considering the case of liquid, water. So density is equal to, density of liquid is equal to mass of liquid divided by volume of liquid. So mass of liquid is equal to rho L into VL. Okay, right? No, rho L into VL. That is equal to volume we already found for this one, 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube, and density is 1000 into this one, it is comes for 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, 1 into 10 to the power minus 4. So what we will get it? This will cancel. 10 to the power minus 1 or 0.1 kilogram. Okay, So 0.1 kilogram is the mass of the water displaced. Okay. So we have the mass when it is in the water and when it is in the air, the mass displaced. Now we'll find out the apparent weight. So weight inside the water. Okay. So we can convert this into, that is our weight of this is equal to, we just want to convert it into kilogram force, that is equal to 0.1 kilogram force. The same method, that G and G cancellation we are using here. Okay. So that is equal to, initially it was 0.5 kilogram force minus 0.1 kilogram force. So we will get it as 0.4 kilogram force. The apparent weight inside the water is 0.4 kilogram force. Let's move on to the fourth question. In the fourth question, we have two materials with a common volume 100 centimeter cube, and first one is wood. Okay, A is wood with a density of A is 0.3 gram per centimeter cube, and density of B, it's made up of iron, and the density is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. So both the case we have to find out WA and WB and the upthrust exerted by the force, and we have to tell that which one will float and which one will sink. Okay, it is immersed inside the liquid water. Okay, so the same equation, the weight of the liquid or weight of the body is also, we can use the same equation, that also we studied in the theory part. So weight of A is equal to V rho G A, for everything A. Okay, so this G I am not going to multiply it, we just write it as gram force. Okay, so 100 into 0.3 into G, or we can write it as 30 gram force. And for B, VB rho B G, that is equal to 100 into 8.9 into G. So here we'll get 890 gram force. Okay, so first part is done, 30 gram force and 890 gram force. Now let us find out the upthrust. So upthrust means it is exerted by the liquid. Okay, so volume is same. So V rho G liquid, it's 100 is given in gram, so we can use the density of water in gram. So 100 into 1 into gram, that is equal to 100 gram force. Okay, so this is a upthrust. So we studied that if we compare the weight and the upthrust, we can tell that, compare this first one, WA and FB, which is greater one. Upthrust of liquid is more comparing with the weight of first one, so this will float. Okay, so the body made up of wood will float, and see WB and FB. Okay, that is meant for buoyant force. This is 890 and this is only 100 gram force. So the weight is more comparing with the upthrust. So the second one will sink in the water. Okay, so let's move on to the last question. Fifth question, we have an object, a cube with side 5 centimeter, having a density of 9 gram per centimeter cube is, by using a thread, it is completely immersed inside the liquid. Okay, liquid of density 1.2. Okay, we have to find out the tension experienced by the thread. So tension means it is equivalent to the apparent weight of the body inside the liquid. So we'll find out the apparent weight in terms of Newton. Tension we have to mention in terms of Newton. Okay, so let's see the data. So side is given as 5, so volume is equal to 5 cube, that is equal to 125 centimeter cube. Okay, and the density of the solid is given as 9 gram per centimeter cube, and density of the liquid is given as 1.2 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, you know the equation density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is equal to density into V. Okay, so 9 into 125, we will get the value as 1125 gram. Okay, 1125 gram. And if we convert it into weight, we can write it as 1125 gram force. Okay, so this is a weight which is acting downward direction. Now, we'll find out the upthrust of the body. So, upthrust is equal to V rho G. Okay, so volume is same 125 into density is 1.2 into G. Let it be G there. So, we will get the value as 150 gram force. Okay, so we can consider this as F1 and this as F2. Now, we will find out the net force. So, net force acting means we have to minus it. So, 1125 minus 150, that is equal to 975 gram force. In terms of gram force, we studied a relationship. 1 Newton is equal to 100 gram force. Okay. So, if you want to convert it into Newton, we have to divide by 100. So, we will get it as 9.75 Newton. So, this is the tension acting on the thread. So, that is equal to the apparent weight loss. This is the weight when it is there, and this is the weight when the upthrust which is feeling inside the liquid. So, the difference will give the apparent weight, and that will be equivalent to the tension experienced by the string. So, practice more problems. Thank you.